Hello, it's Monica, and today I've got something new for you. It's called Monthly Fancy Fold Craft Challenge, hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a joy fold card. If you like it, I really hope you'll feel inspired to craft along with me, and I'm going to tell you more about this challenge later on. I'm going to use a free gift from Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 239. It has beautiful butterfly florals stamp set collection with lots of images, splashes and sentiments. And what's really good about this set, it also has that amazing butterfly from Pinkfresh Studio. And that's exactly what I'm going to use for today's project. I'm going to use gold embossing powder, and I'm going to heat set it and have beautiful gold butterfly and painted it using metallic watercolor paints. So you can see how I do it. And now I'm going to tell you about this challenge. It is hosted by Paper Mona, a friend of mine, Monica, and there are two other crafters taking part in this challenge. Every single 5th of the month we are going to post a video with a different card style. In January we are starting a little bit later and we're going to create joy cards. If you want any of the inspiration, please watch our videos and all the links are in the description down below, and I will also post the videos at the very end of my video, so yes, you can click on them. The idea behind this is to create every single month a different card style. January is dedicated to a joy fold card. In February we are going to create an easel card, and then we're going to tell you what will be the card style for March. This is absolutely amazing challenge and it is just for fun. So there are no giveaways included, and every single month you can try something completely new. And if you want to take part in it, all you have to do is to create your own project and then use the hashtag on social media, which is hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. And I really encourage you to try it because every single month you can create something completely unique. As you can see here, I'm painting in the butterflies using blue metallic watercolor paints. Super quick and simple, especially when you do heat embossing, because that heat embossing really resists the paint, and I do encourage you to try that technique as well. As you can see, I've got water brush with me, and that really helps me to move the paints around. I try to do it symmetrically straight away because that's how butterflies look, right? And I also wonder, have you ever used metallic watercolor markers or paints in your crafts? Please let me know in the comments down below. And I'm going to paint all 5 butterflies here, but I'm going to show you how to actually use that one stamp to create 3 different butterflies. So yes, you will see that in a few seconds. And I also wonder, what do you think about this blue color palette? Do you like it? Or would you change it for butterfly? Maybe you do have your favorite butterfly. If you do, please let me know what is it. This card took me about an hour to create, but I got really challenging at some points with painting and splashes, and you will see that later on during the video. What's really good about the free gift with Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine, you got that beautiful butterfly, but there are also amazing sentiments which you can use for a variety of occasions and beautiful splashes. Now you can see the shine from the metallic watercolor paints, and I'm going to paint in all the other butterflies. So now you can see how they actually look like. So I got 2 full butterflies, one on the left, one on the right, so they look like flying, and there is one smaller one. Do you like that image? Please let me know in the comments down below. I do encourage you to have a play with any stamps you've got, because sometimes the way you paint it in or color it in with whatever medium you like, it really makes a difference and you can actually create different shapes. So have a look what you've got, and if you want to create that joy fold card, please share it with us on social media. Now I've got 6 by 6 inches cut base, and I'm going to cut it at the front for 4 inches. And if you're interested in any of the measurement I created for this card, I created a PDF and I left the link for BuyMeACoffe website where I put it. This is another 6 by 6 inches card base, but I'm going to cut it to 4 by 4 inches. And this way I'm going to have that middle element. So here you can see how it looks like. And now it is time to decorate all the panels. So now you have to decide about your color palette, and this is always crucial whenever you create any of the projects. So this is ready. Now we've got all the panels, and I use 300 GSM white multi-purpose card. If you want to know exactly what measurements I use, check the PDF on BuyMeACoffe, which is free. And I know that Monica is going to show you some measurements as well in her video, so please check all 4 videos at the end. Now I'm going to use my anti-static bag and I'm going to use Versamark ink to put all the splashes. As you can see, I actually put all the stamps together on one acrylic block, so that is going to save me so much time when I create my own background paper. And I encourage you to do exactly the same when you create your own beautiful design papers. And I repeat the pattern, however, I twist the acrylic block slightly so the splashes are on a different angle, and this way you can create absolutely amazing design papers. So have a look what you've got. Maybe you've got the same Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine issue 239, so yes, you can use that technique. If you like it, please let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you already use that technique, and if you have, please leave the link with your creation because I would absolutely love to see it. So literally I'm just going to repeat the same process over and over again when I'm ready with the whole design paper. And what's really good about embossing powder, you can actually see where you stamped because Versamark ink is clear transparent and it is so tricky to actually see it. And another tip for you, whenever you do some heat embossing, I encourage you to heat set your tool for about 10 or 15 seconds before you start melting your powder, and that really makes a difference, so please use that trick as well. As you can see, I'm nearly done with the big design panel and I'm going to use the same technique for all the other panels you can see. But to make it even special, I'm going to use something that I haven't used in a very long time. And at this point I was considering, should I use some watercolor markers, watercolor pencils, or maybe brushes? And at this point I thought there is something that I haven't used in a very long time, and I decided to use Nouveau shimmer powders, and I've got 2 colors. I've got that beautiful violet brocade and blue blitz. And if you're interested in any of the products I use in today's video, you can check the description down below. So this is super simple. All you have to do is to sprinkle the powder, and then you have to use a spray bottle with some water inside. Super simple. And whenever you create those backgrounds, every single one will be totally unique. If you have too much water on your project, you can use a piece of tissue to take it out. Super simple. And trust me, if you leave this one to dry, the colors will be so bright and beautiful. However, for my project today, I decided to go a little bit softer. So I'm going to use some paper tissue just to lift off some of the paints here and pigments, because I wanted some, let's say, pastel color palette. If I achieve that here, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have never ever tried that technique, please do it. If you want your beautiful panels to dry really quickly, yes, you can use your heat tool and that will save lots of time. However, I encourage you to actually heat set it from both sides, because whenever you put those panels on your card, they have to be completely dry. And I'm going to show you one more trick how to make sure they are flat when you put them on a card. So when this is ready, it's always a good idea to actually use the tissue to wipe the surface before you start putting all the elements together, because sometimes that powder can stick to your card base and that's not what we want. I put some double-sided tape on the back of those panels, and that is going to make them really straight. As you can see, I've got some black panels and also one gold, and I think this gold will match that gold heat embossing. Now I'm going to start putting the panels on my card. First, I'm starting with the biggest one and I'm going to put it inside. Yes, we don't really decorate the insides of the cards. However, for the Joyfold card, that's what you have to do, and that's what makes that card really special. Now I'm going to put the rectangle shape at the front, and as you can see, something is missing, so we have to decorate that 4 by 4 inches smaller panel, and here I'm going to use those 2 squares. So first I'm going to start with the gold, because we do have the gold on the butterfly and I think that will really match beautifully. If you agree, please let me know in the comments down below. And on top I'm going to put that beautiful black square, but I'm going to tilt it and it's going to be on a diagonal line, and I think that will really make a difference for this project. I also wonder, have you ever created a Joyfold card? If you have, please let me know what design papers did you use, or maybe you created your own design papers. That will be absolutely amazing. To add more dimension to this card, I'm going to put 2 layers of double-sided foam adhesive, because when we put that square on top, it's going to stop it to open the fold here. So I'm going to tilt it slightly and I'm going to show you how to do it. And actually it will look like a butterfly's wing. So yes, you can use that technique as well. So now I'm going to twist it a little bit and it is time to put our butterflies on a card. I'm going to start with the biggest one and I'm going to shape it with my hands. As you can see, you don't really need any special tools to create this card. All you have to do is to use some paper from your stash. If you have design paper, yes, you can use it, and some embellishments. I absolutely love butterflies and I literally couldn't resist when I saw this butterfly from Pinkfresh Studio as a free gift in Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 239. I also put one of the butterfly inside, and now it is time for some gold gems, and I put the sentiment happy birthday using the same gold embossing powder. What do you think about this card? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now, as you can see, I hit that butterfly and there is plenty of space to write your message inside. So don't forget about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 if you want to take part in it. I do encourage you to do so because every single month you're going to create something new. Here you can see all 3 other videos taking part in this challenge. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!